Hey guys, Jessica Baggins here with Century 21. I'm getting a lot of questions from you guys about how to start the home buying process, what it means, how the experience is going to be. So I wanted to take the time to go ahead and kind of narrow it down to the top 5 questions that I get from buyers. The first question is, what is the first step in the home buying process? The first step in the home buying process is going to be speaking with a mortgage lender. I have a couple different options and people that I work with. I'd love to give you their information. This is the most important step. This is going to be your ticket to getting your offer accepted. So sellers require this sometimes before you can even get into the home to see it. So this is a very important first step. Question number 2 is, how long does it typically take to buy a house? Now, it takes 30 to 45 days to close a loan, but depending on how long it takes you to find your perfect house can vary. But once you go under contract, it's 30 to 45 days. Question number 3 is, how much do you have to pay a realtor when you're the buyer? The answer is 0. You don't have to pay a realtor anything. That's up to the sellers. They pay the commission on both the listing side and the buying side. So when you're a buyer, it makes no sense not to use a realtor because we do this every single day. We have all the tips and tricks that you need. We're here to help you, and you don't even have to pay for that representation. Question number 4 is, how much money do you need to have as a down payment? Now this can vary depending on the different types of loans that you can get and have the opportunity to get, but that scary number of 20% down, you don't have to have 20% down. There are loans such as an FHA loan that offers 3.5% down, and there is even a conventional loan out there right now that does 3% down. So that big scary 20%, don't let it fool you, okay? Question number 5 is, what other fees are there besides the down payment? So there are a couple fees that are going to be your responsibility as the buyer to pay for once you're under contract. These are things like the general inspection. It's around $350 to $500 usually, depending on what types of different inspections you get. And I do have a video actually that goes over the different types of inspections and what that means for you, and depending on what type of buyer you are, which ones are needed for your transaction. So definitely go back and check out that video because there's some really good information in there. But another thing that you'll need is the survey. There is a survey that happens on your property. It's generally around $350. The appraisal is usually around $400, and then you have your typical closing fees such as lender fees and title fees, and that just varies depending on which title company and which lender you're using. So I hope that helps. I hope that answered some of those questions that you have in the back of your mind that maybe you were too scared to ask because you think that they're just obvious, but they're not. I promise everybody has these questions. So if there's anything that I didn't touch on today that you have a question about, please comment below. I will do my best to get back to you as soon as possible, and I hope that I can, make this happen for you guys. So just let's keep in touch, and I'll see what I can do to help.